We are starting this book series in Bristol on Park Street. I was not planning to bookshop this day, but if you see a sign that says all books £5 or less, you tell me you wouldn't go in. On the outside, the Last Bookshop looked tiny, but when I went in, it was actually quite big. I loved the cozy mixed matched vibes and how the books were piled so high on top of the bookcases. Like most bookshops, it had a bit of everything: fiction, crime, comics, biographies, history, politics, science, poetry, music. There really was something for everyone here. They also had a staff pick section. I mean, who doesn't love this? If you're someone on BookTube, BookTok, Bookstagram, we love book recommendations from people. But it didn't take me long to find a book I was interested in.
Oh, I've heard really good things about this.
Whilst I browse this bookshop, I'm going to give you some facts. This shop is owned by Bill & Ben Books, which is an independent bookselling operation. They have 4 bookshops around the UK, 2 in Oxford, 1 in Bristol and 1 in Brighton, but they also have a website if you want to check that out. Now, if you're like me, you'll be asking the question, how are they making these books so cheap and at such good value? Well, due to the publisher industry creating huge amounts of waste, more books are printed than sold, and this is where Bill & Ben comes in. They recycle the remainders, returned and sample books, and their goal is to give these books a second life, leading to a very broad and diverse range of sources. Some of these are mainstream, others not. I absolutely loved it here, and I will definitely be returning when I'm next in Bristol. Before I show you what books I adopted, I thought I would give you a little sneak peek and give you some facts about me. I actually lived in Bristol for 5 years and I graduated in that cathedral. And I had to visit Swoon, my favourite ice cream place. I've eaten here so many times whilst living here, and I had to have a bit of taste of heaven, even though it was freezing. Bristol, I love you, the artwork everywhere, the culture, the vibes. I cannot wait to go back. Now on to the books I bought. The first up being That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. I saw this so much on social media about a year ago, and as I was browsing Kindle Unlimited the other day, I did see this on there, but once I saw that cover, I had to have it on my bookshelf. It's stunning. Now, the name of this book pretty much sells the story. It is about this spice trader saving this demon and then getting wrapped up in a quest to save other demons from this witch. I can't wait to start this. I hope I can read it in February. And I also love that it had a map. I'm a sucker for a map, and I did not realize that this book would have that. Now on to the next book, Hotbed. This book focuses on the early days of heterodoxy, an all-female social club that first met in New York's Greenwich Village in 1912. It follows the lives of individual members and various issues they were passionate about. I can't wait to get stuck into this. This book dedication was so sweet. My own charmed circle in love and friendship. I love a good book dedication. Now on to the last book I bought, and that was Out of the Sun. And again, the cover really stood out to me. I had heard good things about this author, Esi Edugyan, and she explores and celebrates the legacy of Afrofuturism through a collection of essays, and they deeply examine race and representation, particularly focusing on how Black people's experiences are depicted and often overlooked in history and art. A review online noted that the essays within Out of the Sun seeks out the stories of Black lives that history has failed to record. I cannot wait to start this book. I'm going to leave you here. I hope you enjoyed today's video of me exploring the Last Bookshop and finding out what I bought, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys!